What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me. And I'm doing a different video that I normally don't do, and I'm sorry for the focusing problems with my camera, kind of sucks. Um, this is a different, this is about Ringside Collectibles and their immaturity. I'm a part of the WFIGS forum. If you want to check it out, you can go to forum.wrestlingfigs.com and check it out. But I want to talk today about raising more awareness for these internet stores that just bully you into purchasing a brand new product for overpricing action figures, basically, is what I'm saying. I got into a discussion, not an argument, and I was not rude. I wasn't using vulgar language. I wasn't harassing anyone. I posted, and if you want to check out the forum post, it is on there under, so if you go to the WrestlingFigs.com forums, it will be under the title of Ringside Shipping Thoughts ? And then there's a poll question on there. Would you shop more if Ringside Collectibles were to have free shipping? And I actually answered the poll question, and I said, yes, I would shop more with them. So I agreed that I would shop more with them if they offered free shipping. But I also made another point in saying almost, I actually said that, I actually, now that I think about it, the free shipping isn't really the problem. It's the inflated prices. And then all hell broke loose. Because this is Ringside Collectibles, I believe this is their forum, all hell broke loose. And a moderator actually responded to my comment. And it was in a very bullying fashion. I just want to put that out there. And that's all I said. I made my comment. Whatever. I'm not happy with their prices sometimes. And I've been shopping at Ringside Collectibles since 2005. Okay, I've been a supporter, and they've gotten my money over the years for a lot of wrestling action figures, and I own a lot. So I just want to put that out there. So I get a response that says, and I'm just going to read these pretty much as how they're said. And if you want to check out the post and you don't believe what I'm saying, you can check out the post. I just gave you the post and everything. It's about 4 pages long. It's now locked, but I'll get to that point in a second. So the moderator responds to my original comment, and it wasn't meant in a rude or snarky way. It was just, I was just stating my opinion. It's a forum. That's what it's there for. So the moderator responds, laugh out loud, no reason at all. They're just supposed to eat extra shipping costs. They're just supposed to eat extra shipping costs they pay to get their first shipment overnighted from Mattel, and they should charge the same price for one short packed figure, the most wanted figure everyone wants. Then when everyone just buys the one figure, they have to eat it on the peg warmers. Well, just right off of that, I can just tell you, if you're a business and you stock a certain product, you have to stock the entire wave. Big Bad Toy Store does it. They all do it. Okay? They all do it. And I know Big Bad Toy Store does the same thing that I'm trying to get into this point of Ringside Collectibles doing. But Ringside Collectibles goes way over the hilt and really just kind of gives you the shaft. And if you're a wrestling figure fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you've shopped there. Because Ringside Collectibles has that market cornered. They're a wrestling specialty store, and this is what they do. Okay, they've been doing it for years. And I just wanted to bring this to light. And like I said, this was not meant to attack anyone or try to put Ringside Collectibles out of business. This is just constructive criticism. That's all it was. And it wasn't meant in a rude fashion. Well, I'm going to read what I said back, but I'll continue with what the moderator said here. They aren't TRU. They aren't Target, Walmart, where they can just lose money on wrestling figures because they sell their products to they sell other products to make it up. If Ringside Collectibles doesn't sell their products, they'll go out of business. They are a wrestling figure specialty store, so they need to make what they can from people who are only going to cherry pick assortments. Okay, another thing is that Ringside Collectibles isn't really big on selling full cases. And I've also noticed that some of the new figures that they get, if they get like a full case, it's a little bit more than $120. It's sometimes I've seen them on there for $159, $160, $140, and it's only 6 figures in a case. It's always been 6 figures in a case. If you do the math, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So I don't really see the point. What's the point of owning a store if you can't afford to buy the cases? Then the other sign is that a lot of other internet action figure sites don't overnight their shipments. Not everybody overnights their shipments. There's other ways to not have inflated prices and just make up bland excuses of why you're inflating prices. And these are the things, guys, as a action figure collector, these are the things that need to be brought up to these companies, because they're just going to keep doing it and keep doing it if nobody says anything. Okay, awareness needs to be brought up. Okay, we're all willing to spend our money, but I'm willing to spend my money at a reasonable price that I have. That's just what it is. If you go to a retail store, okay, and that price is what? Let's just say $19.99, and I know there's some differences. If you go to Toys R Us, $21.99 for most wrestling figures. It's just ridiculous that these prices get inflated like they do. And I'm going to give examples of what I'm talking about. So I responded with, I said the shipping cost isn't the problem. The inflated prices are. Inflated prices on pre-order or new items is just ridiculous. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're a wrestling specialty store. They got into the wrong business if they don't price things properly. Then they'll go out of business. Now, notice there, I didn't say I'm trying to put them out of business. I didn't say I hope they go out of business. All I said was, if this keeps up, eventually people are going to catch on and they're going to go out of business. And nobody wants to see, I don't want to see anyone lose their job. I don't want to see anyone go out of business like that. I don't care who you are. I would never wish that upon anyone. That's a horrible thing to do. And that's not what I was doing here, but that's the way people were taking what I was saying, which is not what I said at all. The point I was trying to make is, and I'm continuing what I'm saying, if Ringside Collectibles exclusive, like the HBK figure that was just released, is $27, they posted a brand new figure like Defining Moments Sting for pre-order, and the Sting Defining Moments figure will also be available for $24.99 retail. Okay, but they have it posted on their website for $30. Now that's not including tax, and that's not including shipping. So really, after tax and shipping, it's $40 for the brand new Sting figure that you can get in retail for $24.99. And it's even more. It's you're paying almost $10 more. Almost, I didn't say $10, but you're paying more for a regular release figure that's only released on its own. It's not released in a wave. It's a regular release figure on its own. Okay, not an exclusive, but it's yet more than their own Ringside exclusive. It just doesn't make sense. If your Ringside exclusive is $27 and then your regular release figure is $30, where is the justification for that? And that's the point I'm going to get to more often, or as I keep going on here. Then plus shipping and tax comes out to about almost $40. You don't see a problem with that? So an internet exclusive should cost less than a regular retail figure? That just doesn't make any sense. They're purposely charging more and trying to make a quick buck off people's impatience. That's just not ethical. Sorry, in my eyes, it's just wrong. But to each their own. If you want to pay more, go ahead, but they won't be getting my business. And that's all I said. And then I like the hell gates unleashed. And then he said, you missed the point. I wasn't talking about cost or carriers charging you for shipping. I was talking about shipping charges. Now, this is the other moderator. And like I said, I'm not going to read this all verbatim because there's a lot being said here. So this is the first moderator. Now, the next moderator, after I said, because he was making a lot of points on what if the HBK figure wasn't an exclusive. It would just be a regular release figure because there's nothing really special to it. Well, there is a lot special to it. There's and if you want to check out my review, you can check it on my other channel, the Nickel City Kid. I did a full review on it, and you can see that there's added detail in there. There's there's added amenities to the packaging too, because not only are we loose collectors out there, but there's also men on card collectors, and some of my favorite characters I buy doubles of, so I can have one loose and I can have one mint on card. I can enjoy the best of both worlds, okay? And that's only with my favorite characters, though. That's what I do, all right? So with that Shawn Michaels figure, I bought two because I like to enjoy the packaging and the look of the figure inside the package, as well as being able to have that figure outside the package. So, and he was using a lot of what ifs, and I said, well, now we're just living in the world of ifs. The fact of the matter is the HBK figure is an exclusive. It is $27, and the Defining Moments regular release Sting figure is posted at $30. Point being, it shouldn't cost more. And then I go on to there's a new Diamond Dallas Page figure coming out, and the new release, which is I believe the next wave is Series 36, and that's coming out June. And all the rest of the figures in the wave are around, $24. And I get it if you want to upcharge a little bit, like Big Bad Toy Store does that a little bit. Even Among Time does that. But they're usually pretty good. Among Times are usually really good about their prices, though. They're usually really close with how everyone else sells, including retail. I understand if you want to upcharge a little bit, but going the extra mile and charging someone $7 more than the retail price is just ludicrous to me. It's just not needed. It's just you're blatantly doing that. And I completely, listen, guys, I understand what you're thinking right now, and you're saying, don't buy from them then. Okay? That's not the point. The point isn't, well, just don't buy from them. The point is they shouldn't be doing this. And I understand they have a right to do it. They have a right to sell whatever they want for whatever they want. But the thing is, it's the people that don't know any better that need to know this information, and it's also the impatient people. Guys, be patient when you're buying a figure. I understand there's a lot of hype about an action figure, but at the end of the day, you're paying for plastic. And if you wait a little longer until it actually releases, or if you shop better, if you look at other sites and don't just have yourself be put into a corner by these other guys that think we're a specialty store and we're just going to take over and we're just going to put these prices up and you're just going to have to swallow it. That's not how it is. It goes to supply and demand. I understand there's a demand for the figure, but if you don't demand it, the price will go down, guys. This is how America works. This is how we've always worked, okay? And these are the things that we need to fix because there's a serious problem. And these toy companies and these toy distributors and these toy sellers, these internet toy sellers that are, in my eyes, scalping you, it's a problem. And I know a lot of you out there just say, like I said before, just don't buy from them, just ignore them, just buy somewhere else. There's in some markets there's not a lot of venues for you to buy stuff. Big Bad Toy Store doesn't really sell a lot of wrestling figures. There's a couple little mom and pop places that you can find online, but they don't. Sometimes they don't have everything that you want. You know what I mean? And for a place that corners a market like this, these are just things that need to be addressed because it's ridiculous and it's just more of corporate America doing what corporate America does: deflect, deflect, deflect. Don't answer the question because it could hurt our business or it could make people aware. And that's exactly what went on here with my post. And I'm just going to generalize here because I could go on for hours talking about this and reading you verbatim what I said. But there's just a lot going on here. And what was it? So the point on the DDP figure, they actually posted it for $34.99. Now, a regular WWE Elite figure usually goes for around $19.99 or $21.99. I get, like I said before, I get if you want to upcharge a little bit. So I would still pay $24 for it. That's fine. I understand there's more detail in Elite figure. There's this, there's that. If you want to post it for $24.99, I don't have a problem paying for that. Okay, that I get. All right, I don't. That's like my peak for an Elite figure. I won't go past that. I just won't. Because if I can get them in a store for $21.99 or $19.99 at like what was it, Target, then I'm not going to pay that much, and that it's just ridiculous that you're posting one figure in the whole wave. The rest of the wave is had normal prices. The rest of the figures in the wave, this one figure just happened to be $34.99, which just doesn't make sense. You're just capitalizing on people that don't know any better, and that's not fair. So you shouldn't be picking on these toy places, these toy retailers, they are online retailers. They shouldn't be taking advantage of people like that. So I go, what about the DDP figure that was posted earlier on your website for $34.99? That's a regular retail figure. What's the justification for that? If you are a retailer, any retailer going into a sale, you have some costs. I understand that. If they're getting overcharged from Mattel for overnight prices, then don't overnight the products. I understand there's a demand for them right away, but if you're trying to keep your customers and keep them loyal to you, give them better prices, and I would rather get a better price and wait than overcharge me and then I get my figure quicker. It makes me feel bad about my purchase. Lots of online stores, like I said before, doesn't overnight ship. And then I go, okay, so total for defining moments cost is $27 retail after tax and stuff like that. Usually most defining moments action figures are about around $27 retail. You go on the Ringside Collectibles site, and the new Sting figure, when you done with tax and shipping, it's around $40. What do you choose? Do you choose the $27 retail one, or do you choose the $40? And it's the same figure, same exact figure, same Sting figure, nothing else added. It's not an exclusive. Same figure. One's 27, one's 40. What do you choose? I'm just saying, these are things that people need to realize, and then we need to just do something about this, because it's just not warranted. You also have to factor in tax. I get charged tax because I live in New York, blah, 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 blah. While I understand you like Ringside Collectibles, and this is me talking to the first moderator, I don't get why people have such a loyalty to a place that's purposely trying to rip you off. Are they paying your bills for you? And then, I mean, I guess that was a little, that was a little snarky on my part. But at this point, I was kind of, I kind of felt like I was being bullied a little bit. So the only reason I'm bringing this up is because people need to be aware of this. If people stop paying inflated prices, they'll go down. It's just that simple. Be a smart buyer. Be a patient buyer. I don't want to come off as snarky or like I'm attacking anyone. I just want to raise awareness. I do the same thing on the Marvel Legends boards, Marvel Legends, anything. etc. on other action figure boards. I understand that Ringside Collectibles may not be for me at times, but I don't like it when any business tries ripping people off because they don't think they might, or they think they might lose business on a projected weaker action figure wave. That's just ludicrous. And I'm referring to the DDP, the Diamond Dallas Page figure that was posted for $34.99, retailed $21.99, some other places $19.99. We shouldn't be defending these places. We as an action figure community should look out for each other and band together. That's the point. That's the point of a community / forum. Last point I want to make. I also wanted to point out that basic figures. Now, if you're not familiar with the WWE basic figures, they're just the same, pretty much the same action figures with a little bit less paint detail and a little bit less articulation. And they're usually sold for around anywhere from $10 to about, I think the top of their market is like around $15. I think they're sold for like $14.99. And I go, the last point I want to make is I want to make to point out that there is also basic figures on the Ringside Collectibles website for $21.99. No basic figure should ever be the same price as an elite. Like I said, most elite figures are $21.99. That's just not cool. Doing these things is not how you run an acceptable business. I know. Just don't buy from them. It's not about just not buying from them, though. My previous point implied, which was the DDP, overpriced figures, stuff like that. And then people started enjoying my post because I felt like I was getting my point across, like I was making a good point. If I didn't have a good argument, then I wouldn't even posted anything. And then someone quoted me and said, I couldn't have said it better myself. Great post. So I had other people liking my posts and stuff like that. And I think, the people at Ringside Collectibles, because there are Ringside Collectibles employees that are moderators on this forum. And that's what happened next. Next, there was, and I even, I was talking to the previous moderator, not the Ringside Collectibles moderator. I'm not going to name any names here. I don't want to. Like I said, if you want to check out the post for yourself, you can. I gave you the information. He replied and he gave, this is why I like to shop there because of this, and this. And that's perfectly fine. And it's on there. You can check it. And I said, fair enough. I can respect your opinion. I'll agree to disagree, though. I get where you're coming from. I'm the same way about helping people out because he was explaining, I love helping people out too, and I understand where you're coming from. So it was a very understanding, very respectful conversation between me and this moderator. And I go, I'm the same way with helping people out. I can respect that too. And that's how we ended the conversation. I thought the conversation was ended after that. Now comes in Ringside Collectibles all of a sudden. And just go to the next page here. So Ringside Collectibles comes back in after that discussion is over, and they start bringing stuff up about me and picking my posts apart and almost misquoting me a few times. Well, no, they did misquote me. They kind of just picked my stuff apart, and like I said, you can check out the posts on the website. It's forums.wrestlingfigs.com, and it's under the title. I'll repeat it. It is Ringside. Where did it go? Ringside shipping thoughts with a question mark, and then there's a poll question, so you can check. Just look for a poll post, and so he basically defragged my whole post. I don't know if you guys can see it here. It might be the screen's too bright or whatever. But he picked apart my post and then kind of for the HBK limited exclusive, we charged $25.20 after the WFigs discount. Now they do have a discount. It's a 10% discount, but it kind of eliminates itself with the shipping, and the tax. So there's that. But and I understand a lot of stores have to charge tax, especially New York State tax if you're a New York State online retailer. I get that. That's not a problem. The issue was never the charging of the shipping. And they do offer a discount code, which is nice of them. It is. But they were just kind of picking my stuff apart, and it was a very funny thing that they kept saying. Now, this is Ringside Collectibles. They said if you don't like it, buy from somewhere else. And it says right here, if you're not, no hard feelings. You are free to buy from any store you like. Okay, this is my problem with that. This is a Ringside Collectibles employee. And I'm assuming he must be a customer service representative of some kind. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is if you're a customer service representative and you work for a company and you're trying to make money, you never, ever, ever say, go buy from someone else. That is just absolute stupidity on their part for doing that. It doesn't make sense for someone to say that. And you work for a company. That just absolutely baffles me. And it's insulting to your consumer. Go buy from somewhere else. You don't like it? Go buy from somewhere else. Like, the balls on this person to tell me to go somewhere else. I understand I can go somewhere else. It's not about going somewhere else. The point is, the point I was trying to make is these prices are inflated, and I just wanted a reason. Is there a reason why? If there's less in a case, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's 6 figures in a case. There's no doubles. There's no this. There's no that. I could see if they were like Marvel Legends and there was doubles or singles, and you want to charge a little bit more for a single or like a little bit more rare figure. I understand if you want to do that. But for God's sake, they're just not giving me any reasons. So I replied back and I said, I understand I can buy from elsewhere. It's been established 4 times now. I knew that when I posted my first comment about this. It's not the fact that I want Ringside Collectibles to go out of business, because they were also making points of, why would you want to let us go out of business? Why would you want us to go out of business? Then there won't be any wrestling figures being sold. Listen, I'm not stupid. Nobody's stupid. If Ringside Collectibles goes out of business tomorrow, and like I said before, I don't wish that upon them. But if they go out of business tomorrow, a new place would just pop up. These are online action figure stores. This is not like they're hiding it's not like they're hiding the Holy Grail or selling the Holy Grail to people like it's something, oh my God, if they go out of business, what are we going to do? The end of the world will happen if they go out of business. No, another place will come up, and that'll be that. So, but that's not the point. And like I said, I don't wish them to go out of business. It's not the fact that I want Ringside Collectibles to go out of business. You missed the point. My point was people shouldn't have to pay inflated prices on figures that are on average $10 to $15 cheaper in store or even on other websites. Because I found a couple on other online websites that had the Sting figure for $24.99. So, and that wasn't including shipping. Including shipping, I think it was $7 shipping, so $24.99 plus $7. But anyway, I digress. I understand Ringside Collectibles has the right to post any product for whatever price they want. I get that. It just doesn't make sense to me and it seems like you're trying to take advantage of people who don't know any better. Just saying, I also think it's unfair that you choose certain figures to upcharge for no reason at all. $21.99 for a basic figure that's more than some elites. Some of these other prices, my eyes are skipping all over the place because I've been staring at a screen all day. Some of these prices just don't make sense. Since you're a wrestling specialty store, you kind of corner the market and force people who don't know about any other outlets to pay high prices. I also want to make it clear, I don't hate Ringside Collectibles. I don't only come here to bash you guys, and I'm talking about the forum. And you're right, I do enjoy this forum. I'm glad I have a chance to speak my mind, and I would hope I don't see a ban for these posts. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. Everyone gets it. I get it. I think there's a lot of us on here that would like reasons for these blatant, unwarranted price increases on certain figures. I've been a supporter of Ringside Collectibles since about 2005. I've given you lots of business over the years. Within this past month, I've given them lots of business. So it makes me upset when Ringside Collectibles says, go buy somewhere else or elsewhere, or from some other retailer, or they're basically telling me we don't want your business, is what you're telling me, instead of just working with consumers and adjusting your prices to a fair price that everyone can agree on. You have other Defining Moments figures on your site for $24.99. That's the normal price for Defining Moments, but yet you still see the need to post the brand new Sting figure, which is from the Defining Moments case, for $30. Why are the other Defining Moments figures $24.99 and the Sting figure is $30? These are just questions I had. These were legitimate questions. They had question marks after. I just wanted to know an answer. I apologize. I didn't see the post about the DDP figure because apparently they had posted something about the Diamond Dallas Page figure. I didn't see this post, and maybe it was taken down. I don't know. But if you go on their website right now, which is ringsidecollectibles.com, you can see, if you look up Series 36, Diamond Dallas Page is supposed to be in there. They also took him off because people were complaining about the price. So these are things like people were complaining about the price and then they took it off. So I'm not sure what the reasoning is for it, but I bet you it's because people were complaining. But why, again, on your site is he $34.99? Now he's been taken down, as I can see right now. Literally, as I was posting that, I was looking on their website. I'm not trying to attack Ringside Collectibles. I would just like explanations for this. That's all. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I appreciate the responses from everyone who responded to my post today. Hopefully these types of discussions don't go away. Again, I'm really not trying to come off as a jerk. And then I get this post. Akon, and this is from Ringside Collectibles again. Akon, or Anthony, or whatever. All that I can tell you is that you're making a lot of false inflammatory accusations when you have zero actual knowledge of our business. Now, this is a customer service representative, okay? You would not be happy unless we had limited qualities of every single figure at Walmart prices. That is impossible for us to provide and for Walmart to provide. Literally, I said nothing, absolutely nothing about Walmart. I read verbatim what I said in the last post, or in every post. All I said was, if other retailers in general, I wasn't even talking about Walmart, okay? I was saying retailers in general, even internet retailers, are selling elite figures for $21.99. And some stores are selling them for $19.99, like Target. If they're selling them for those prices, why the inflation on your website? There's just no response for it. They just are greedy and want to take your money. I'll continue. That's impossible for us. Your real anger. Now, in any of this, was I angry? No, but I said I was upset, so they're taking it as anger. Being upset and being angry are two totally different facets. They're not understanding what I'm saying. Your real anger should be towards all the scalpers on eBay and Amazon who prevent you from finding the hot new figure at your local store. Listen, you're one of the scalpers. You're the one scalping these action figures, and you're a complete hypocrite. You can't say I should be mad at the scalpers when you're one of the scalpers. Makes no sense. And then, after he replied, He didn't give me a chance to reply. And then they locked it. So if you go on here, you can read it. It's locked. They didn't take it down yet. I'm assuming they're probably going to take it down soon. But I just think it's really funny that these websites, and I'm assuming Ringside Collectibles, since they have, I'm assuming, employees on here discussing or moderating, they're controlling. They're controlling this whole forum. It's basically bullying. You're basically bullying people that want to speak their mind about something, and God forbid they say anything ill-warranted about your company. Then you lock their post and you leave them out. And you Ringside Collectibles, felt it was so important to get the last word and make up stuff like I was saying. You're completely misquoting me. Okay, you're such a hypocrite because you're basically inflating prices just to get an extra dollar. You're the fucking scalper. You're the immature one. I was trying to be immature. I read verbatim what I said in here. There was no vulgar language. There was none of that. And I even sent a message to one of the moderators that locked it. And, I believe I might. Oh, no. Let's see here. And actually, you know what? I got a message, and I'll read you this message from another Ringside, another forum member. He goes, and I was actually watching Extreme Rules while the post got locked, so I didn't have a chance to finish what I wanted to say. So I didn't get to reply to the moderator until he locked it, and he locked it almost right after he posted that, which I thought was especially immature. This is a Ringside, another Ringside forum member, and he sent me a private message saying, "Wow, Ringside Collectibles had the mods lock your thread because they know you told the truth. I don't hate Ringside Collectibles either, but they scalp just as damn bad." And I go, "Wow, thank you for the response. They locked it? I can't believe that. So stupid." When they did that, they just proved my point. When they locked, when they locked that thread, they just proved my point. Thanks for the support, buddy. And then he goes, "I said the same things in a previous topic about the Sting Defining Moments figure up for pre-order because they knew everyone wanted it. Only less than 12 hours later, they tell us it was delayed." I also mentioned the scalping prices on basic and DDP figure. They basically quoted me, replied with a gray area response. Same thing. This is another member talking to me. He just sent me this message. So they never acknowledged anything I asked. They're being found out and put on the spot, and they're trying to shield all the she said, hold on, I'm just a really shitty reader, I'm sorry. They're being found out and put on the spot, yet they're trying to shield all the valid facts. And it's true. It's really true. And it's really a shame. It's a damn shame. And I wish this moderator would get me back. Now I have people following me on here. This is craziness. I guess a lot of people liked what I had to say, and hopefully my viewers, and I know my viewers, I do have my my new channel. I know my viewers that I have are loyal to me, and I don't want anyone to take action against them. I don't want anybody sending emails and stuff like that. The point I was trying to make is I just want to raise awareness of this, and it's just something that needs to be known. Okay, and by all means, if you want to send them an email to their customer service representative, stating maybe you feel the same way that I do, then by all means go ahead and do that, because it's only going to help their business down the road, and it's only going to help us as consumers. So this way, a retailer and a consumer should always try to meet halfway at a reasonable standard price. A price that the consumer is willing to pay for, a price that's fair, and a price that the retailer is still making some money and still living. If you upcharge $1, you're making money because there's thousands of people that buy these figures, thousands, because it's nostalgia. No matter what action figure, and I'm just talking the broad band of anything, whether it's comic book action figures, whether it's wrestling action figures, whether it's import figures. And that was the other point I made on here. I mean, they're charging some wrestling figures on here. Mattel makes these figures. For some of these figures that they're upcharging on here, it's almost the same price as SH Figuarts. And these are not on the same level as SH Figuarts. I'm sorry, but they're just not even close. This is just a point I really felt like it needed to be said, and this moderator just will not respond to me. I just think it's really funny, and I'm sorry for doing a little rant video like this. I know I normally never do videos like this, but I don't know. This is something that bothered me. It was important. I want to raise awareness for it. So that being said, I think I've talked long enough about this, and like I said, if you want to check out the posts before they take it down, I don't know if they're going to take it down. I don't even know if they're going to ban me, and it's a shame because I actually sent this message to the moderator. Let me just go into my sent before I close out here. Come on. Outbox. I sent him just a post saying, why? I go, hello there, sir. Why was the shipping poll thread locked? It's not like I was harassing or using any vulgar language. I didn't even get a chance to respond to their comment. It got locked right after Ringside Collectibles responded to me. I'm just wondering why it was locked. Hope to hear back from you. Thank you. No response. And I don't expect to get a response back because, but if you want to, like I said, check it out. It's forum.wrestlingfigs.com. It's the wrestlingfigs.com's forum. And it is titled, where'd you go? Oh, don't tell me they took it down already. Oh, God, did they take it down? Oh my God, I think the sumbitches took it down. Oh, they took it down. That is hilarious if they took it down. Oh wait, no, that's recently updated threads. I'm sorry, my mistake. I'm in the wrong section. I'm in the wrong section. Yes, I am. It's under. If you go on their forums and you go to the homepage, it'll be under Mattel WWE because Mattel makes the Elite action figures. And then when you go in there, you want to go to, it says with a little poll icon, it'll say Ringside Shipping Thoughts with a question mark. And I believe the conversation started on page 3 and goes into page 4. But yeah, just so you guys know, I value my viewers, and I want to be as loyal to you as you are to me. And I'm just looking out for you guys because I just want to raise awareness of this. And if you are a Ringside Collectibles customer, like I said, I'm not trying to shoo you away from them, but these are things that you just need to take a second thought. And if you're that hyped up about an action figure, think twice about spending crazy money. Either find another outlet or please feel the need to give them a call and tell them, why are these prices like this? If you're a loyal person like I am, you want to be able to shop at a place you trust, at a place you know when you can A, get your action figures, and B, you know, how fast you're going to get your action figure, whatever you want to do. For me, it's not a really big deal if I get my action figure a week from now or tomorrow. It doesn't really, to me, it's just a personal thing. I don't really care. I know I'm going to get it. It's going to come in the mail. I don't need it right this moment. So, but, you know, I'm just trying to raise awareness and let you guys know. And hopefully this helped. Hopefully this did help. I've been talking for almost probably an hour now. I don't even know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You know, maybe you agree with what Ringside did. Maybe you don't. But let me know in the comments below. So thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.